الجبال الشاهقات على المدى تخشعن عند تلاوة القرآن فاحفظ كتاب الله تحفظ دائما ما أسعد الحفاظ في الأزمان.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. After the destruction of the Ad, the tribe of Samud succeeded them in power and glory. They also fell to idol worshipping. As their material wealth increased, so too did their evil ways, while their virtue decreased. Like the people of Ad, they erected huge buildings on the plains and huge beautiful homes out of the hills. Tyranny and oppression became prevalent as evil men ruled the land. So Allah sent unto them his Prophet Salih a man from among them. His name was Salih ibn Ubaid ibn Masih ibn Ubaid ibn Hadar ibn Thamud ibn Adhar ibn Iram ibn Noah. He called his people to worship Allah alone and to not associate partners with him. While some of them believed him, the majority of them disbelieved and harmed him by both words and deeds. Saleh directed them, O my people, worship Allah, you have no other ilah but him. Saleh was known for his wisdom, purity and goodness, and had been greatly respected by his people before Allah's revelation came to him. Saleh's people said to him, O Saleh, you have been among us as a figure of good hope, till this new thing which you have brought, that we leave our gods and worship your God alone. Do you forbid us the worship of what our fathers have worshipped? But we are really in grave doubt as to that which you invite us to. They merely wanted to worship the same gods as their fathers had, with no reason, no proof, no thought. The proof of Saleh's message was evident, but despite this, it was obvious that most of his people did not believe him. They adopted his words, thinking he was charmed, and they saw that he would not stop preaching. Fearing that his followers would increase, they tried to put him off by assigning him an important task, to prove that he was a messenger of Allah by performing a miracle. Let a unique she-male issue from the mountains. Allah granted Saleh this miracle, and a huge unique she-camel appeared from the direction of the mountain. The Quranic commentators said that the people of Thamud gathered on a certain day at their meeting place, and the Prophet Salih came and addressed them to believe in Allah, reminding them of the favors Allah had granted them. Then pointing at a rock, they demanded, "Ask your Lord to make a she-camel, which must be 10 months pregnant, tall and attractive. Issue from the rock for us." Saleh replied, "Look now, if Allah sends you what you have requested, just as you have described, will you believe in that which I have come to you with, and have faith in the message I have been sent with?" They answered, "Yes." So he took a vow from them on this, then prayed to Allah the Almighty to grant their request. Allah ordered the distant rock to split asunder, bringing forth a great 10-month pregnant she-camel. When they set eyes on it, they were amazed. They saw a great thing, a wonderful sight, dazzling power, clear evidence. A number of Saleh's people believed, yet most of them continued in their disbelief, stubbornness, and going astray. Allah the Almighty said, "And we sent the she-camel to Thamud as a clear sign, but they did her wrong. And verily, the dwellers of Al-Hajir denied the messengers, and we gave them our signs, but they were averse to them." There are a number of ancient accounts of this camel and its miraculous nature. It was said that the she-camel was miraculous because a rock in the mountain is split open and it came forth from it, followed by its young offspring. Other accounts said that the she-camel used to drink all the water in the wells in one day, and no other animal could approach the water. Still others claim that the she-camel produced milk sufficient for all the people to drink on the same day that it drank all the water, leaving none for them. At first, the people of Thamud were greatly surprised when the she-camel issued from the mountain rocks. It was a blessed camel, its milk sufficient for thousands of men, women and children. If it slept in a place, that place was abandoned by other animals. Thus it was obvious that it was not an ordinary camel, but one of Allah's signs. It lived among Saleh's people, some of whom believed in Allah while the majority continued in their obstinacy and disbelief. The hatred of Saleh turned towards the blessed she-camel and became centered on it. A conspiracy started to be hatched against the camel by disbelievers, and they secretly plotted against it. Saleh feared that they might kill the camel, so he warned them, "O my people, this she-camel of Allah is a sign to you. Leave her to feed on Allah's earth and touch her not with evil, lest a mere torment will seize you." For a while, Saleh's people let the camel graze and drink freely, but in their hearts they hated it. However, the miraculous appearance of the unique camel caused many to become Saleh's followers, and they clung to their belief in Allah. The disbelievers now began complaining that this huge she-camel with its unusual qualities drank most of the water and frightened their cattle. They led a plot to kill the camel and sought the help of their women folk to tempt the men to carry out their commands. Sadhu bint of Mahya, who was from a rich and noble family, offered herself to a young man named Musrai ibn Maharaj on condition that he sting the camel. Aniza, an old woman, offered one of her daughters to a young man, Qudar ibn Saluf, in return for killing the camel. Naturally, these young men were tempted and set about finding 7 others to assist them. They watched the camel closely, observing all its movements. As the she-camel came to drink at the well, Masrai shot it in the leg with an arrow. It tried to escape but was hampered by the arrow. Qudar followed the camel and struck it with a sword in the other leg. As it fell to the ground, he pierced it with his sword.